welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Hales and I'm a female fitness coach. I'm going to take you through a real spicy shoulder session today. I think shoulders is one of my faves, and look, we've got summer holidays coming up very soon. We all want to look and feel our very best. I am starting to tidy up my diet a little bit. I'm starting to push the intensity of training, and I've got holidays in literally 2 weeks now, so the next vlog you guys see will probably be me in Florida. I'll share with you obviously that once I am there on the next vlog. But yeah, today we're just going to go train push with a little bit of hamstrings. Random, I know, but it's just because I haven't managed to train hamstrings this week, so I'm just going to tap it on to the end of my session. But it's going to be majority of a push day, and I think like push and glutes are my top two faves. If you haven't seen already, go back to my last vlog I took you through my entire glute session. And yeah, I don't know what it is with shoulders, but I just really enjoy training. So I'm actually currently following a push pull lower one lower two split, so that's all I'm doing with 60 minutes of cardio a week. That's working really well. It's getting me really lean, really defined, and I'm getting so much stronger doing it that way by actually training less. So I don't typically do any more than 5 sessions a week at the moment. Some weeks it is 4, but I'll just obviously merge the sessions, like the cardio on the end of the strength sessions if I need to some weeks. But yeah, pretty much that's how my training is looking at the moment. It's feeling really good, feeling a lot better. I got a little bit lax in March with my diet, I won't lie, but that's why I'm sort of determined now to sort of feel my best for summer in my bikinis. And I think I only have like a kilo to lose, so I pretty much stay lean most of the year, so I don't really have a lot of body fat to lose, but just a little bit of a tidy up. It always makes you feel a lot better as well. So I will see you guys at the gym very shortly. First thing is obviously like the setup. So for me, that's obviously like, that's not low enough. So I need to adjust these. Oh, put them on 1. So my feet are touching the floor normally. I'm so small, I can't touch the floor. And we're gonna do just 5 to 8 reps as a warm-up set. I never compare, like different gyms have different machines and they all feel a bit different. Like this machine is quite heavy. So this is set 1. Let's go. Slow 3 seconds down, straight up. So like 10 to 12 reps, rest, 16, I'll try and rest like 90 seconds in between, and then we'll go again. I think I could probably do a little more weight. Like, to be honest, when you're in new gyms, I don't really ever know what weight to use, so I'm gonna put like a little 2.5. You can never hit your rep range. The way in which you know what weight to use is whatever your rep range is. If you can't hit that rep range, then you obviously just need to drop the weight to be able to hit the rep range. Or if you're exceeding the rep range, then you need to up the weight because that weight is too light for you. That's the right weight for me. And if I up the weight, I won't be able to make my rep ranges, so that's how I know that that is the right weight for me. Right, last set. So this set we're now gonna drop set, so we do as many as we can on the drop set. We're still gonna hit 8 to 12 rep range, but then once we get to that drop set, we're just gonna drop the weight off just about 10% and then do as many as we can go. Right, let's go. As we can now, no rest, drop set straight in, just drop the weight and go again. The shoulders are fried. Right, on to the next one. Okay, we're going to go into one of my favourites. So this is going to be a superset between shoulder side raise with dumbbells. And then we're going to superset with an Arnold. The only reason I'm going to do an Arnold press is because I've already done, obviously, the strict press on the machine. Yeah, it's going to be savage. I'll show you. So I always decline the bench back first. I feel like if you're standing, you can swing and you can cheat, whereas if you're having it like this, you're literally like, you can't swing and you cannot cheat. So it's going to isolate the muscles so much more. So from here, what you want to do is have a slight decline back, okay? If you're forwards, you can't really come all the way in because your legs are in the way, whereas if you're back, you can come in like this, so you can get all the way out. So from here, keep the top of the hands the whole time facing the ceiling. What you don't want to do, a mistake lots of people make, is they come back like this, so they start to like rotate. You want to keep this up. Okay, and you only need to come to about here. You don't need to come above your head or above your ears, just to here, and a small bend in the elbow, okay? So it's going to be not stripped. We're going to have a little bend, and then we're going to start. It's going to look like this. That's more side delts, okay? Now we're going to hit more front, and we're going to do an Arnold. So we're going to come in, we're going to come up, fully extend, but you don't want to smash them and lose control here. You're just going to go up directly straight. As soon as you come to the straight, you're going to come down and rotate them in. So you're rotating in to out, but keep those dumbbells close to you. You're really weak when you're pushing them out. Lots of people that do like dumbbell pressing out, you need to dumbbell press in. Okay, so that's the biggest thing that developed my upper body and my shoulders, was having better form, not necessarily like always weight, but having the control of the movement and making sure the tempo is right. So let's show you. We'll go for, I don't know what this weight will feel like. To be honest, at this point, my shoulders are pretty fried, so, oh. Love my earpods. I need to get new earpods. One of them's stopped working, which is so annoying. Falling out my ears. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. So starting straight above your head. They're gone. So that was 3 sets, and then obviously supersetting both, and then we're going to go on to our final exercise, which is going to be a bench press. Now it's free. I normally start with the bench press, but because it was taken, I've had to finish with the bench press, which isn't ideal, but sometimes you have to like move the order of your workout. So yeah, we're going to go do some bench. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to go for 50 kilos. And the rep range I'm going to go for is like an 8 to 12 rep range. I'm going to try and put this like somewhere where we're not going to whack it. Right. Come all the way down to your nipples. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. That's the tempo. That wasn't a very good set. I should have done this at the start. I'm so fatigued, but I don't fancy dropping the bar on my head today. You can really notice the difference though when you start with this as your last exercise. That's why you need to do compounds at the start of your session, because by the time you get to your end of your session, you're so fatigued. So obviously this isn't going to be my strongest lift today because it's my last lift of the day. So we drop down to now 40 kilos so I can do the rep range and without a spotter as well. If I only just got 8 reps at 50 kilos, then at 40 kilos I should now be getting at least 10, 12 reps. So yeah, let's see what we got. The thing you need to remember with your setup is there's like the rough bit of the bar, there's the smooth bit of the bar. your hands go directly where the rough bit of the bar is, and you want to come and bring that bar down to your nipples. You don't want to be flaring your elbows out because you're weaker. As you come down, you'll see my elbows are close because you're stronger here. Then if you're trying to come out, people push out, well, you're going to be a lot weaker there. So really try and keep that close, and now you've got a lot stronger point to be able to push this weight up. Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Wow, I feel so weak. Yeah, I don't know how many reps that was. I lost count. It was between 10 to 12, but I'll have to count them back and see how many that was. But, or you can do this on a Swift machine. If you're a little bit nervous about dropping the weight, just go and do this on a Swift machine. Or you can do it with dumbbells as well. But I personally quite like the barbell. Okay, hammies to finish. I've already done a warm-up set, so this is going to be my working set. Just forward a little bit. Really push the pad down. Ouch. I hate hamstrings, but I'm pretty quad dominant. Like, my hamstrings don't grow. I've actually had both my hamstrings taken. When they did my knee surgery, my ACL graft, they took chunks of my hamstring on both to make the graft. So they've always been a lot weaker, which is why I really need to isolate them a little bit more, because my quads are quite dominant and my hamstrings don't quite fire the same. And always keep my feet pointed up, so as I'm coming down, my feet are up, not pointing down. I feel like I get a much better connection that way. So toes are pointing down, I'm pulling myself in and I'm not letting my hips come up, so you don't want to have like an arch in your back. So I'm just going to do single leg on this right leg because this is the one that's weaker. Oh. Finish off with single leg. Oh. Just one set, single leg each side. And then, as a little finisher, we are going to do 250 meter sprints as fast as we can. So that was 56 seconds. And we've got to try and maintain just under a minute every 250 meters. I always love to finish my sessions with like intervals of some kind, whether it's like ski, row, and I find this for me is way more fun than like Stairmaster. You couldn't pay me to get on that Stairmaster any more than once a week, so I just find body composition wise, like interval training like this does really, really help keep me lean. Oh, 20 seconds. That's not bad. Yeah. Panting like a 90-year-old woman. Let's hope this bun stays in. It's an annoying thing with long hair, it gets like trapped in your armpits. 352. Yeah. 2:52 for 1,000 meters. My goal was to stay within a minute per 250, and if you don't finish your row intervals looking like this, then you've done something wrong. My husband's on the skier. I've never seen him do so much cardio. Are you alright, honey? You doing cardio? I've never seen you do so much cardio. My post-workout is so simple. It's 3 of these M&S lean pork sausages. These are my faves. I just chop them in half to make them cook quicker. Then I'm going to do half a pack of this because this is high fibre. I like to use like different grains. I get a bit bored of just having normal rice. And then I'm going to do 1 pack of these. Again, like super quick, easy meals. I'll show you. I'm also going to add some avocado for healthy fats. I absolutely just love avocado. And I don't know why, but avocado and sausages, I'm just obsessed with. A bit of salt on there. Okay, don't judge the fact that I've absolutely cremated my sausages, but that is my lunch. Guac, veggies, that masala grain stuff in the microwave, and then my sausages, which I've burnt. But this is a really high protein meal and it's super quick and easy. This is how simple my meals literally are. I had a really good session. I really enjoyed that, and we literally go get showered, walk the dog, and we're heading out to a family event later today. So yeah, I need to go get ready and showered. But let me know what you guys want to see the next time I see you guys. I will actually be in Florida. So I probably will do a vlog whilst I'm there, but I'd love to know what kind of vlogs you guys want to see. Make sure you are sticking to your promises. This summer, if you generally want to look your best, 99% of you getting leaner and more defined is not going to come from what you do in the gym. It's going to come from the nutrition. Now, the mistake I quite often see is weekends being unaccounted for. So being really good Monday to Friday, like that's cool, but like the weekends are 1/3 of your month, right? That's wild. So a lot of potential, a lot of reason why you might not be seeing the results you want to see is because your nutrition isn't consistent enough. And weekends are so important. Like, it generally doesn't need to be any different. If you have a nutrition plan strategy, not a diet that you're living on, then it does not feel difficult, and it will not be difficult to follow and stick to. You have to obviously find foods you love. Like, all the foods I eat, I enjoy. I never do boring meal plans. I don't do boring meal plans for my clients either. If you know how to fuel your body and if you understand what's in your food, and that's why calorie tracking is so good, because you have this flexibility to be able to do this. And then when you go out to eat intuitively, you know how to make a good choice, and you can align that with your goals, so you can look lean, feel amazing, build shape, which obviously is building more muscle, and most importantly, feel confident in your clothes. So I hope this helps, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.